Holly if you are new to my channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking all things home for the holidays.
Darling, I get you on my mind when Christmas comes to town. It's getting cold, baby, I just want you close. I got all this joy in my heart, and if it's getting dark, yeah, we can go inside. Baby, won't you hold me tight? I don't need any presents, 'cause I know I have you. I just need you, and I know it will be a magic holiday.
There's something so special about this time of year, and I'm going to be sharing with y'all my favorite tips and tricks, a little bit of my personal advice on how we're going to make this holiday extra magical. So whether you're hosting for the holidays, being around your friends and family, or just when you're out and about Christmas shopping, out doing your fun little Christmas traditions, whether it's looking at Christmas lights, going to your favorite restaurant to eat, going out and about in your small town shopping, giving gifts to all the people that help make this holiday so special, like all your local small town businesses, the delivery guys, your mail lady. Our goal is to hopefully make everyone that is around us this holiday season feel loved, adored, and so special, and let them see the love of Jesus, because that is actually what this whole holiday is about. The birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. We're getting ready to celebrate his birthday, and so we need to first and foremost keep that in mind as we are going through watching these videos, as we're preparing for the holidays, and like I said, just out and about. Number one mindset, I'm speaking to myself, is that whenever we're out and about or with friends and families, hosting or going to different holiday parties, do things to make everyone feel special, whether that's like little acts of kindness, whenever you're like in the Starbucks line getting your coffee, you pay for the persons behind you, maybe pass them along a little Christmas card that says, hope that you have a wonderful day and God bless you. Even if you're out and about and you see somebody's little shirt and you think it's so cute, have the courage to tell them, you look so cute today. I love that shirt. That dress looks so beautiful on you. Those little things go such a long way. You never know whenever somebody is having a bad day and they just need a little pick-me-up, just a little act of kindness. I really want to encourage that before we get into today's video. That is definitely my number one advice. Let's let all of our joy from this holiday season come from making others feel good and feel loved and so special. Let me know in the comments down below before we get started with all the decorating. Let us know some like random acts of kindness, ways that we can do things to make people feel extra special this holiday season. And not just friends and family, we would definitely want to focus on strangers and maybe people that we know that's kind of going through a hard time. And so let us know in the comments down below so we can gather all of the ideas and we can really work on making this holiday season extra special. So here's my second tip for you. My second tip is get your home ready for the holidays. Do all the things that you need to do before you start pulling out all of the holiday decor. I am posting this video now at the end of October. This is the only thing I have up Christmas, and I'm putting it away after this video just for a little magical touch. But we are still celebrating fall over here, and then I'm gonna tell y'all my ideas to transition from fall to Christmas, where we are not full out Christmas till after Thanksgiving. So stay tuned for that. It's still gonna give us that magic of Christmas, but we're just not going all out yet. So do all the things that you need to do to prepare for the holidays. Like in today's video, I'm gonna be rearranging some furniture because I have a few ideas on how I want to maybe get a Christmas tree in our bedroom this year. I've only had a small one in here. I've never been able to put a big one, and so I have an idea. Go ahead, and if you have the time, go ahead and be rearranging your furniture, vacuuming up under the furniture that you're gonna be rearranging. I know ever since I was little and I lived in my mom's home, we rearranged furniture to be able to fit the tree in. So I know a lot of people usually have to rearrange some things around. So you can go ahead and be working on that, figuring out like your best way that your furniture is going to be laid out for the holidays. You could go ahead and get that set up, and then you'll be able to see visually if your tree is going to be able to fit, if you're going to need to readjust some things before you drag out all the holiday decor. Also would recommend go ahead and getting all of your clothes washed and put away, the dishes put away, all that extra little clutter put away, because whenever you get out all of your Christmas decor, if you have an overflow of it like me, I do not want a mess on top of a mess. So I make sure that my house is all clean and in order. Definitely don't vacuum beforehand, as you're going to get glitter and tinsel and little tree foliage all over your floor. But go ahead and do your dusting and your clearing out all of like your spring, your fall. Go ahead and get that all cleared, put in a box and put it up in your storage, and then get all the surfaces clean. That way, whenever you bring everything down, it is not a mess on top of a mess, like I said, because that can get very stressful. That way you have a clean and blank surface to work with. My next tip for you is to have your ideas ready on Pinterest. I have a Pinterest board and I pin all of my ideas. I actually will even take the time to, in my notes section on my phone, I have it all categorized out like living room, bedroom, kitchen, dining room, and whenever I see that inspiration or I come up with an idea of something I already have in my head, I will go to my notes section and then under living room, use these pillows on my sofa or use this, and this on my coffee table. That way I kind of have an idea and a starting point on where I can start, and whenever I'm pulling out Christmas, I can look at my notes and my Pinterest board and just start pulling and placing things where I think they need to go. Now that may be a little extra, but if you're like me and love decor, then it's always good to have a game plan, especially if you go all out for the holidays. Whenever you're starting to place your holiday decor, you're not looking at this space and being like, what did I say I was going to do to this space? I knew that I had an idea and I cannot remember what my idea was. And so then you're constantly trying to think of what to do with this space as you're trying to work on other spaces in your home. So I have learned that the hard way. So that is a really big piece of advice that I personally love, and it has helped me out so much throughout all of my holiday decorating. Okay, my next tip and trick has to do with hosting. And so if you are hosting this holiday season, I highly recommend go ahead and figure out whenever people come into your home. We are going to be hosting Thanksgiving again this year, and think about whenever people come to your home, like the flow of it, where you're going to be putting the food, where you're going to be putting the desserts, where you're going to be putting the drinks, where you're going to be putting your mocktails or cocktails, where people are going to be sitting and mingling, where the kids are going to be sitting. My plans this year is to make the garage, we'll clean it up nicely, and I have these tables that thankfully on today's video, we are sponsored by Costway, and so they sent over these tables and chairs and these little bistro sets, and I'm planning on making the garage feel extra special for the kids because kids want to feel special too, making it feel clean and tidy for them out there. And then setting up these tables, I want to get some really cute, nice tablecloths. Like I'm thinking I want to try to find some brown gingham tablecloths to put over these tables. I'm planning on putting my real pumpkins as centerpieces of these tables. And then my mom got these little like kid-friendly Thanksgiving activities that I was going to like set the table with. And so I will probably get like some cute Thanksgiving plates that are just the paper plates from like Home Goods or Hobby Lobby. Set the tables, put these like little paper sheet activities on the table and like some crayons and pencils. And then I also want to take this little bar cart that I have and put it over to the side and fill it with different board games, because whenever they were over here a few years ago, they loved playing the board games together. And so it gives them something to do. You know, whenever you were a kid, and you know, if you have kids, kids don't like to just sit there and be quiet and be still and enjoy dinner. Like they want to scream, hoot and holler, have fun with their friends and play games, do activities. Thank you again, Costway, for sending over these nice chairs and tables and these little bistro sets. We are going to be using this so much with different holidays and birthday parties and events that we like to host at our house. I love how they just fold up so nicely, and they will fit flat up against our garage walls whenever we're not using them, so they store very well. Costway has already started their Black Friday event. They have discounts on more than 2,000 products, so definitely check them out, and I will link these products down below with my discount code. These new chairs and tables are everything that we needed and more for all of our holiday hosting events. If you're in need of new tables and chairs, be sure to go ahead and grab these while they're on sale. We have done this as well, where we have cleared out my grandma's living room before, like her coffee table. We have lined up long folding tables, put tablecloths on them and set the tables and made like a really big holiday table in the middle of the room, and we all sat down and we put the food in the middle of the table and we all passed the food around. Loved that too. And we had very young kids to very older adults at this table, and that was also a very enjoyable experience, and have your meal together. The next tip that I have for you is if you have a big family, I would highly recommend going to Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, even Amazon. They have wonderful, cutesy little paper plates. Getting really cute paper plates, like themey paper plates, maybe some cute little cups, and use those instead of your real dishes, because you don't want to spend the rest of the evening washing dishes, especially if you have a big family. You can find beautiful paper dishes now that look real, and so these are the ones that I found from Home Goods this year. Look how beautiful those are. So this was a pack of 12 for $3.99. They look like those fancy smancy little turkey dishes. These are such just the traditional Thanksgiving Day plates. These are the ones for the adults, and then I'm going to be getting some kid ones that are a little bit more colorful to put out there on their little kid table. So that goes into my next tip, which is going to be how we are going to be merging Christmas and Thanksgiving decor, especially if you're hosting. I know a lot of people, myself included, you still want it to feel like Thanksgiving. Now, I have done this in years past, so if you're new to my channel, I have past videos. It's basically just a neutral Christmas, and it is so easy to do. And this honestly is a little bit easier for me too, because it's just like I love decorating, and so for me, hurrying up and putting up all the decorations is not that fun for me, because I like to tweak and piddle, and I just love it. And so if you're like me and you're not just ready to hurry and throw it all up and be done with it, then this is very easy to do. So I bring down all my Christmas trees, all of my garland, all of my wreaths. But for November, I do like to add a few ornaments and things to my big family tree. And usually we deck it out with red and nutcrackers and plaids and Santas. But for Thanksgiving, I have a few ornaments that I have set aside that I like to use for my Thanksgiving tree, is what I call it. Most of those ornaments will stay on the tree for Christmas, and I will just take a few of them off, add in my like real themey Christmas ornaments. So it's really easy to do, and I'm going to share with y'all ideas on how you can do that easily and affordably. So for one, you can just put up all your trees. Put up all your trees, all your garland, all your wreaths, and just leave them blank. Have your twinkling lights, have your trees up. I feel like you could even bring out, like if you have neutral nutcrackers, like whether it's a wood nutcracker or a gold nutcracker, just not the very colorful, vibrant ones. If you're wanting this look, bring out your pine cones, like deep burgundy red berries, or if you had like burgundy ribbon or like gold ribbon. All that would be so beautiful in this decor that I'm going to be using for Thanksgiving. Even brown ribbon, like velvet ribbon, silk ribbon, would be so beautiful. And then y'all know this year I'm going to be using blue for my Christmas decor, and the Bunkies shared this tree from Kirkland's on their Instagram, and I fell in love because I have lots of ornaments that are similar to this for my Thanksgiving tree, and they added in a touch of blue to this tree. I found these bows at Kirkland's and I ordered them, and they are hopefully going to be arriving soon. And so this is going to be my inspiration for my Thanksgiving tree this year. And then I also am planning on using these blue bows on my Christmas tree as well. I want to do this look this year or do it more affordably next year. Then you can go out to all the stores at the end of Christmas. Everything is highly marked down, and you can pick up some neutral ornaments and like gold, brown, silver, mercury glass, greens. All those ornaments look so pretty on just a neutral Thanksgiving tree. Or like I said, you can just leave the trees totally bare. And I'm sharing with y'all some ideas on Pinterest. I think that magnolia leaves are so pretty for every season, but Christmas and fall time, they are just beautiful. And so think of like you are going to like a wedding in November. Think of those colors to use for your Thanksgiving decor, like the jewel tones and those beautiful floral arrangements. Like all those things would be so pretty for Thanksgiving. And then it is so easy because right after Thanksgiving, you can start adding in your reds and your greens and your Santa Clauses, and it is just like that. So easy to do. More like a romantic Christmas, if you will, vibe. And I think like these plates are gonna be so pretty styled on my dining room table with like my garlands that are my Christmas garlands instead of my leaf garlands. Of course, that's beautiful too, but I'm ready to put Christmas out. I'm ready for the twinkly lights. Go ahead and I have all my garlands up, all my wreaths, all my trees, all the very hard, not fun things to do. I don't know about y'all, but I hate putting up the Christmas tree. I hate putting up the garlands, I hate fluffing the tree that away. All that hard stuff is done, and you can have it all up and enjoy it for a little while, and then you can start doing the fun stuff and adding all the Santas and the red ornaments, all the magical things. Also, another thing that we do is we don't care to really, in my family, we don't really care to have Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving. It's nice if you can do that, but everybody has so many places to go. We would much prefer the whole family be able to get together. So like if we have a different day, that works better for us because we want the whole family to be together. And we've had it on Wednesday night before. I believe when we hosted the year before, we had it on a Wednesday night and the whole family was here. And then Thursday morning, whenever I woke up, I made sure to have the house all clean and picked up Wednesday night. And Thursday morning, whenever I woke up, it was so nice because we got up, We had breakfast. We turned on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I was in my cozy jammies and I started decorating our tree for Christmas. So that's another little tip and trick too, that if it doesn't work out that you're able to have and host your family on Thanksgiving, pick another day close to it, and then you can look forward to having that day kind of to yourselves to have breakfast with your family, start decorating the tree for Christmas, and then later that evening you could do like a leftover like picnic for Thanksgiving. So you can have like turkey and cranberry sandwiches, pack a little cute little picnic, and if it feels good outside, lay a little blanket down and have a picnic outside for a little Thanksgiving with your small family. If you have a nice patio, you could put a tablecloth out there, and then instead of just having one special day, you have a couple of special days. So there's another little tip for you. Now that we've talked about like my pre-Christmas decor, let's talk about my actual Christmas decor ideas for it. So y'all know that I have been big into nutcrackers for the past couple of years. I still am. I bought those big, beautiful nutcrackers from Hobby Lobby that I love, planning on reusing those again. I have come up with some ideas on how to do the front porch that's a little bit different this year. That I love all things Spode, and I love the Lennox Christmas, and I love the Fitz and Floyd, and Home Goods is really good to have that kind of stuff there. So I'm having high hopes that whenever we go tomorrow, I'll be able to find a few more pieces to add to my collection. Just have that traditional Christmas vibe to them that I just love. Although we're a neutral Christmas girly here for November, Christmas, we are not. We are all big with the Santas and the nutcrackers. Planning on, like I already mentioned, using more blue in this year's decor. So y'all know I have lots of these ginger jars and vases, lots of blue and white pieces. So I want to use those in my home decor. I think they are so beautiful, just timeless, traditional pieces. And I do want to add more red and blue like velvet or silk bows to my tree. Those from Kirkland's are going to be so pretty on our tree this year. I feel like much is going to change from the years past. As far as where I place the items, that will change, but my theme is staying the same. I have other ideas on where I want to place things and style things, but we will be using the same theme and decor. We will just be going out and about to see if there's anything new and exciting that we have to bring into our home. Okay, friends, well, that is going to be all for today's video. Maybe some of these little ideas help spark an idea on getting your home ready for the holidays. Let me know in the comments down below any more tips and tricks or advice that you have so we can all share ideas here, because I know most of us here, whenever the stroke at midnight on Halloween, it's time for the magic of Christmas. Absolutely love to have y'all join our family, and I feel like whenever y'all watch these videos with us and y'all comment down below and interact with me, I feel like it's y'all joining in our home for the holidays. I just feel like we're just all in this together, a big happy family that get to do all the fun holiday things together. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if any of this advice helped you out. I will see you guys on the very next one. Have fun if you're going trick-or-treating. Be safe. I'll be posting on my community tab what Kason is for Halloween, so you can see if you guessed in my last video what Kason was going to be, so you can see if you were correct. God bless. See y'all soon. Bye, friends.